in their own timeline.
How they were stubborn with Moses?
Yeah, Moses told them, just follow me in these commandments, and they got stubborn.
What the commandment,
just
if
like
you don't
story,
mind, Sheikh Karim? What is the commandment?
Yes, just like the story of the cow, when he told them, he found some man was killed, and they said, Moses, we have a man got killed. Okay, Moses said, kill a cow. And they said, what kind of cow? Then he gone to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and asked him what kind of cow. Then got back to them and he specified the cow. And they said, is it for grazing or is it for anything else? Then Moses got back again to have the knowledge. What kind of cow? Is it for grazing or is it for something else?
Okay.
And got back to them. So they were stubborn in these things. Whenever commandments they're given, they will be lacking in respecting these commandments.
Yeah, the story of the cow. This is what it's called, the chapter of the cow in chapter 2, right?
Yes.
All right. But in this story there, it says that Allah, he ordered Moses to slaughter a cow so he can hit somebody. He's dead. He was killed by a dagger, and that Allah, he bring people from death. So why Allah need a cow to bring somebody from death?
As a test for the Jews themselves.
How that is a test?
Will they? Yeah, it was a test for the Jews. Okay,
How?
You want to figure out why? Okay, you want to figure out who did the crimes? Do this thing, and the Jews starting to be, what kind of thing? Why do we have to do this? Okay, do it so you can have the knowledge of who killed this guy. And they got stubborn. What kind of cow? What is the color of the cow? Is it for grazing or something else? So if they kill the cow just at the moment when Moses told them, that's it. They will know who did it. But they kept stubborn.
Okay, I will go with you. I will go with you.
Yeah,
but as you see, the question the Jews they ask, it makes sense, because even Allah, he agree with them that there is certain details required for the cow. Because if this is a question is not valid, then Allah should say to them, who care? Just a cow. But as you see in verse number 71, Allah, he gave him a description for a specific kind of cow. So the Jews, they were right. Secondly, if the Jews, they did not reject, they did not say, no, how you can do that. They are saying what kind of a cow we should use. And then you are saying that Allah they want to find out who commit the crime. Can't Allah tell them who commit the crime without using a cow? Can't he resurrect, as an example, the Quran says that Jesus, he resurrect people from death. Correct?
By the permission.
No problem. No problem. Can't Allah give a permission to Moses to resurrect the person from death without using a cow? What the cow for?
That was, okay. I'm with you. Couldn't Allah can do this, and from the beginning and from the instant they found the body, okay, who was killed him, and he would resurrect him and tell them who killed me? Yes, I'm with you. But it was a test for the Jews.
How that is a test? How that is a test?
And now I'll show you. Now, they came up to Moses saying, we found a dead man. Okay, Moses, I will ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and come with the news. Then he goes. Then he comes back. He said, kill a cow. And the Jews gone, well, a cow? What is a cow? What kind of cow? What is the color of a cow? They going stubborn with Moses. If you just kill the cow and Moses will tell you who killed him, that's it.
But as you see, my friend, as you see, Moses.
One minute, brother.
Go ahead.
If I could finish.
Go ahead,
Thank
sure.
you. If they did what they got been commanded, that's submitting themselves to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that's the end of it. But they got stubborn. Okay, what kind of cow? What the color of the cow? Is it for grazing or something else? That stubbornness is what caused them to be away from the faith of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
All right. Okay, I got you. But as you see, Moses, he agree that there is, because he went to Allah, and Allah did not say, neither Moses says, what kind of a question is question. So he just says, okay, you need to know. Okay, so Moses agree with them that he should know more information. But here, don't Allah knew what is in the mind of the people, that they would ask questions like this? Why he don't give Moses from the beginning? And that will make it a real test. Okay, go and get a cow, have such a description. If the Jews refuse, then and why even Moses need them to get a cow? He can get a cow. Can't he get a cow? I mean, it's a cow. We are not asking for like something coming from the sky. It's just a cow. Moses can go and
Yes.
get a cow, and he slaughtered the cow, and he beat the guy with what? I mean, what this is drama is for? If all of it is just a cow, you tell me, go and get a cow. Okay, I will go. There's a market. You know, old days is very simple for buying animals, not like now. Now you cannot go in the store and buy a cow, but in the old days, it's just you go to your neighbor and you buy a cow if you don't have one. So why all this drama for? And why Allah, he is saying in the verse, if you say with me, it says, and this is how Allah, he resurrect people from death. This is how Allah, he do it. That's mean, as I understand it, that this is how Allah resurrect people from death in the judgment day too. He will use cows. It sounds like, you know, I mean, if a Hindu, he says to me, cow is going to be used to resurrect people from death, I say is a Hindu. But we are talking about Moses. What is the connection between, is there a special power with the cow and the God of Islam?
Nice. Okay, making it that no one can resurrect only by the cows, this is not been said by any Muslim scholar, not so any. It was a test. That's why I showed you. If they are truth about knowing the death, okay, I'm gonna let you know by my conditions, Allah's conditions. Kill a cow. And they said, what kind of cow? Now, at that moment, if they killed any cow, it should be suffice and got all over with the thing. But Allah knows what's in their hearts is stubbornness. They were stubborn and they were blaspheming against Moses so many times. They complained about Moses. So that was a test and they failed the test. Yes.
I see. But if there is any prophet in history, the God of Islam gave him the option to use a cow to resurrect people from death?
No, only for that incident.
Only Moses. But if you read with me here, it says, كَذَلِكَ يُحْيِي اللَّهُ الْمَوْتَى, and this is how Allah, he resurrects people from death.
Okay, let's go. كَذَلِكَ اللَّهُ يُحْيِي الْمَوْتَى. In the same verse.
Yeah.
Okay. كَذَلِكَ اللَّهُ يُحْيِي الْمَوْتَى, the one who was on the same incident.
No, but he is confirming that Allah, he used cows to resurrect people from death. It says, this is how Allah, he resurrects people from death. So the way for Allah to resurrect people from death is cow.
It doesn't say that.
It's in front of you.
There is no, okay, no, I'm saying there is no verse besides this verse, which is close to the incident, that people will be resurrected by throwing cow meat on them. It does not say that. It was about the incident. That's the miracle happened. وَكَذَلِكَ اللَّهُ يُحْيِي الْمَوْتَى. That it wasn't about the holy cow. It wasn't something holy in it. It was the condition for the test, and then the miracle happened by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
All right, my friend.
Yes.
That's